the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll find McMillan here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers.
Mayfield on play action. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Payne Durham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you should get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though. They trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
May now off the bootleg. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. The Trey Palmer deep for Tampa Bay. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
A first carry for Rashad White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mayfield looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Patriots offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. Boy, shifts past him. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Short pass caught by Henry. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 42.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw with May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Patriots.
They're going to throw May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers.
To throw, it's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
To the air, May. They'll try and do this himself. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
first down. 1st and goal, New England.
Stevenson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Throwing here is May. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Demetrius Knight drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
And this one will be a 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Christian Barmore in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together.
It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. He finds Douglas complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Patriots first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Patriots.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bucs.
Diggs in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. Well, the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Patriots first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Buccaneers at 500 now, 4-4 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run up the middle with Irvin. Powering forward. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. Able to slither by. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers first down.
A run with Irvin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have retaken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Well, now how about this return? Marcus Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
Buccaneers 14.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Second and 6. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Throwing. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Mayfield now from the 50. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll drop the throw. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be out
brought down inside the 20 at the 15.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
A quick pass here to Godwin. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And again, it's Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
41-yard attempt.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott
Our
Hansen.
look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. This is Marvin Mims. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on. The risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A nice little juke. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. And the Patriots going to take over here to second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
They'll find McMillan here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Short pass caught by Henry. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's May. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield now. He completes it to Evans. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. That's caught by Durham. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction,
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. This one taken in by Atten. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
What a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England trying to get to place on offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Second down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9.
They'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Two things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
21 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He finds Douglas complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running left is Stevenson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. That's a room to run now. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're going to throw. May. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. Across midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for a first down.
They'll run. This is Irvin. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and inches.
On the handoff, this is Irvin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Throwing. Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
A 34-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Gibson here running out of the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Ball under 39. Here's second down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30.
To the air, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
At the 28-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw, it's May.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Hayes pass.
2nd and 10.
Intended for Austin Hooper. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. It's complete to Diggs. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up. And it's a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position, win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, the fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Getting down to the good stuff.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs from a yard out.
And the Patriots have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Tyler Luke on 48.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll find McMillan here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Quick throw caught by Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he's up to the 40-yard line.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
Mayfield. Otten brings it in over the middle. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Mayfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for New England, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take